How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
How
How
are
are you?
you?
I'm good. My name is Sephora Pruitt. I'm with the Nocturnal today. I love watching both of you in Earth Abides. It was a great show.
Oh,
Thank you
thank you
so
so
very
much.
much.
And I'd like to ask you guys, did working in this series teach you some things about life and survival?
Absolutely, 1000%. Emma is a force to be reckoned with in all the things that she comes into the world with. Her father is a military background, her mother was a nurse. There are things she grew up camping and hunting and all this stuff. And so I learned so much from her, even just in researching her, learning like how do you skin a cow? How do you plant? I do not have any bit of green thumb. And I'm like, now I want to plant herbs. There's so many things that I just took from her that I just absolutely loved.
On that as well, like I just uh most importantly took just an immense amount of gratitude for
Mhm.
what we do have. And
Mhm.
my hope for people who watch the show just is that they can leave remembering just how lucky we are to be able to share this beautiful planet together.
I definitely agree. This show displays how much of a family the settlement grows into. Did you guys bond well off screen as well as you did on screen?
Our whole cast,
Absolutely.
yeah, we I think going through something like this is it bonds you in a way that
Mhm.
not a lot of shows do.
Yeah.
I will forever have a deep, deep connection to Jessica and our whole cast and crew from the top all the way down to the bottom. It was an incredible experience. Todd Kormarnicki, our showrunner, and Kiri Peak, our producers, and Michael Phillips and Juliana Mayo and Michael Wright, the head of MGM Plus. I mean, everybody, and then all the way
Yeah.
down. It's just it was I think everybody felt the way we hoped that people would when we made this show,
Yeah.
which was grateful to be telling such a profound story.
Mhm.
Yes, and this is the first screen adaptation of Earth Abides. Were you both previously familiar with the novel?
I was not, but then of course immediately I bought it and I started to read it, but then I was like, I only want to read where we are. So as we were shooting episode 1 and 2, I only read up to that point in the book. Once we started 3 and 4, I only read up to that point in the book. So my reaction to it was fresh, not necessarily as an audience member, but whatever Emma went through and how it was described in the book, I took that from my emotional sort of memory bank or knowledge or whatever and created my version of that. But I treated the book sort of as bones, and then everything else, including Todd Carmanicki's beautiful writing and how he adapted this book, and also just how you play on set. Whatever work Alex did the night before and whatever work I did the night before, we coming together and there was no plan. There was no, oh, this is what I'm going to do. It was just like, oh, that's Ish and this is Emma. And it really sort of worked beautifully. But for me, I got a lot of that from the book. Yeah.
Yeah, I also hadn't read it, but Michael Wright called me and said that I had to do this, and I immediately looked it up, and I recognized the cover of the book, and I don't know if I'd seen it in my grandmother's bookshelf or something, but I definitely knew that image, and again, instantly read the book and was immediately transfixed by it, and
Mm-hmm.
it had this almost biblical
Mm-hmm.
kind of feeling, and I immediately was like, I have to do this. Yeah.
Thank you both so much. It was really a heartwarming show to watch. Very comforting despite it being apocalyptic, which made it
Yeah,
Yeah.
so different.
Yes.
absolutely. And that makes me happy to hear you say, because that's what we were hoping. I think we all felt that way as well.
Absolutely. It's more than the end of the world. It's the beginning of the new world. And can we get it right this time?
Exactly. It was great speaking with you both.
Thank
You
you so
too.
very much.
Thanks
Nice
so
to meet
much.
you.
Thank you. Take care.